So read the headline.
Walt Disney buys Murdoch's Fox for $52 billion.
You want to go or me? I just want to say, okay, so before we even dive into the story, can we just stop for a second and just talk about, like, how much fucking money that is? To have $1 billion, yet alone 52 of them.
Can we also talk about how they're assuming a $13 billion debt? So it's $66 billion is what they're paying.
That is insane. I didn't know that.
So, yeah.
How can I not? That's so much fucking money.
Let's clarify a little bit here. They're not buying Fox because they wouldn't be allowed to buy Fox.
Right. They're buying the
21st Century Fox Studios because they want the rights to all the IP.
They want the rights to their televisions, their movies, their indie movies. They're getting that too, plus FX and sports as well too.
Any Fox TV show or movie or anything that's in production right now is now, well, they're saying that it might take 18 months.
It's going to take a while before.
Or 18 months too.
I think that's what this article even said. So the reason I use this particular article is because it doesn't necessarily break down what they get, but it clarified. I saw a lot of articles going, Sony buys Fox or Disney buys Fox, and it's like, no, they wouldn't be allowed to buy Fox. They would not
buy Fox as a whole. No.
They wouldn't be able to buy the television network because there's still a law against one company owning more than one television network, or basic television network, so they wouldn't be able to do that. So I was like, well, I want to know what they own now. What do they get? So, like The Simpsons, that's a big one that they own now.
Modern Family.
What is it? This Is Us. That's the other big popular show that's on right now. That's under them now.
I think This Is Us is on NBC though.
Is that on NBC?
Yeah, that's on NBC.
I thought it was on Fox. No. Okay. All right.
FX Network, National Geographic.
Yep.
I watched Philip DeFranco's talk about this, but yeah, mostly all the television shows and movies.
I'm gonna say what I posted on Facebook. Somebody needs to stop Disney. This is too much.
Well,
and the main issue that nobody's talking about, like I said, is the only reason they're doing this is because them and Netflix can't play nice together, so they want content for the service that they're gonna open. They're claiming they're gonna open 2 streaming services in the next 18 months.
2?
Yes, because they can't play well with Netflix.
Do they go into specifics? Like
no.
Category? Okay.
No.
Real quick though, like not a big deal because I get it. It's Fox's property, but it's interesting because Modern Family's on ABC. And Disney owns ABC.
Fox, it's at Fox Studios produced.
Okay,
it's
so maybe
Fox,
maybe This Is Us is because I was saying, oh, well, that's on NBC. That might not matter though, because Modern Family is the same situation.
It's like Fox was produced by, or Buffy was produced by Fox, but they were showed on
so
Warner Brothers.
Mike might be right. Some shit we like / you're wrong. In case we're wrong, but Mike might be right.
So that means that they own Buffy now too, which means hopefully we can get a decent HD transfer.
Just watch the DVDs. The DVDs look fine enough upscaled with your PlayStation.
Well, if they're gonna make, that's a whole other
no, because they're not going to. They're
not going to. But I'm kind of hoping that they do a whole new
remaster
because what they put out
was shit.
It was complete shit. Day for Night doesn't look Day for Night.
But yeah. So all this to pick up content for their streaming services, and
they want to be the next Netflix.
And it's fucking stupid. And like my main argument against all this is that if net neutrality is actually repealed when it goes through Congress and Senate, none of this is gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
All this money they spent isn't even gonna fucking matter. Because if I have to pay more money to then pay Disney money, to then pay Netflix money, I'm not going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's
Whatever they put out, I'm not going to buy.
So, yeah, if I have to pay more money to have the internet tier that allows streaming, just to have the right to buy more shit to watch, like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
It's the same shit. I get it, but I get so annoyed sometimes, especially being in the LA area or other areas. Like sometimes I laugh about how you have to pay money to go spend money, like at parking lots and stuff. Like it's kind of what you're saying. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the mall because I want to go buy some shit, but before I do that, here's some more money to park so I could go. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
So it's similar.
So yeah, none of this is gonna fucking matter if that happens. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think there's enough senators that are not going to allow that to go through. Like, everybody's freaking out because But what they don't realize is that
Repeal just means that
it's
all
happen
table.
yet.
all that vote was to put a bill in place to then get voted on.
Exactly.
So, like, but everybody's like, oh, it's dead. It's like, okay, stop jumping off fucking cliffs. Relax. And if you're that passionate about it, get off of fucking Facebook and quit reposting articles about the administration and call your congressman or woman or senator and let them know that that is not the business at all. That's how you affect change. Posting dank memes on Facebook isn't going to get you shit.
Just giggles.
So stop it and actually make efforts to be a part of change rather than just being part of the fucking loudspeaker that hates everything.
It's funny, I didn't think we were actually be talking about this on the show. But I'm glad we are.
Yeah.
Do you think we were talking about this on the show?
Well, not this, the net neutrality stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's true.
If it becomes a thing where if it gets repealed and taken away and we have to pay more
The whole point was to stop the
for
process.
for us to be streaming, we won't be live streaming anymore.
I'm sure.
We'll go back to being a produced podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking shitty. But none of this is gonna matter if all that happens. So if you don't want that to happen, do something about it. And somebody needs to stop Disney. Somebody needs to fucking
It's
stop
insane.
them.
They own way too much.
It's unfair that they have this much going on. Like, oh, Marvel, okay, cool. They were even trying to buy DC around the same time they bought Marvel.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I actually remember that too.
Like,
It's insane. I believe it, but it's just unbelievable how much fucking money they have.
and think about how far they've come in the
Wow.
last, think about in, the very late 90s and the early to mid 2000s, where everybody was talking about, Disney's on their fucking deathbed
Yeah.
because they were making bad choices. They let Pixar get away, and then they ended up going in and buying Pixar. I think that was what started their change.
Yeah. You want to leave us? We'll buy you.
Yeah. But I still maintain that Disney didn't need Pixar, because when they were on the outs with Pixar, they put out 3 fantastic movies that I like as much, if not more, than most of the Pixar catalog. And that's Meet the Robinsons, Bolt, and Chicken Little. And those are all Disney Animation Studios movies. And those movies are fucking fantastic. So I still maintain they don't
Yeah.
I
need
never
Pixar.
saw Bolt.
I never
I
saw
want to see that.
Bolt's good.
any of them. I just didn't meet the Robinsons. Like, I got a big head. and
Little arms. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. $66 billion in total because they're assuming a bunch of Fox's Studios debt. And that's
Fuck,
insane.
man. It just boggles my mind how much fucking money that is.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this is going to sound stupid, because I know they own a lot. Clearly, they own a lot now. But they make a streaming service. Are they really going to have that much shit on there? I mean, they're going to have a lot of shit on there. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to have to come up with a lot of original stuff, too.
I don't
No, they wouldn't.
I
have
don't think
to.
so.
They
I
got a
mean,
lot.
and all the original programming they put on Disney Channel,
Yeah.
they'll just
Plus
throw
they got all
that.
that.
They'll throw that right
I know,
up
but
there
that's...
also.
Still, though.
That's a big thing for
You
people.
rip all that stuff out from Netflix. Netflix is still
I'm sure they will
standing. Still has a
make.
shit ton
I'm sure
of
they will
content.
make original content, but with everything that they have right
Yeah.
now, like they don't have.
It's like
to
they
if
have
don't
Star
want to.
Wars. That all the Marvel stuff is leaving Netflix.
Yep.
And then, okay, so they own things like The Simpsons and stuff now. I mean, there's stuff, but I'm just saying, like, it just seems like it's
And
kind
then
of
what
in
does
a
this
bubble.
all mean for the Marvel TV shows that are
I know.
funded on Netflix?
That are on Netflix.
Those are actually staying on Netflix.
That's
For how-
so
for how
weird.
long?
Yeah,
That I don't know how long.
like
but
that this
from what I've
changes
heard,
shit.
from what I've read and from what Philip DeFranco said, the Marvel shows actually are, or the Netflix shows are going to stay there
Well, like Mike said, for now.
Yeah.
for now. Yeah.
I don't see that sticking.
No. So, and you talk about original content. That's a lot of content that Netflix
Yeah,
has
that
put
is.
out, and that's a lot of stuff people watch.
It is.
They also own a big part of Hulu. A big part of Hulu. So
Who?
Disney.
Oh.
Through ABC.
Through
So it's
ABC,
not Disney does. They own Hulu, a lot of Hulu through ABC.
Through the shares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
So like they could
ABC was a big
Yeah.
investor in that.
they could potentially revamp their Hulu or Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if they have most of the majority of Hulu, like they'll have 2 streaming services. They'll have their Disney and they'll have Hulu.
This is all going to cause another fucking purging of video services. Like,
Yeah.
for a while, it was like mom and pop shops. Then it was Blockbuster. Then Hollywood Video. And then a whole bunch of other big chains that rented movies. And what happened to those guys?
Yeah.
All of them died.
There's only one
All of
Blockbuster that's operating, and that's in Alaska.
You know
Really?
what?
Yeah.
If
Look it
Blockbuster,
up.
if Blockbuster is smart, this could be the beginning of the resurrection.
Of,
Like, look at Redbox.
That
Yeah.
must.
Redbox
that's
isn't
true.
affected by any of this shit
Mhm.
because they deal in physical media.
yeah. That's actually.
Although
very true.
apparently they're now doing Redbox on demand.
Yeah.
I just got an email about that today. So it's their own streaming shit now too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had a beta going around for
Yeah,
a
they
while.
did.
Yeah, I got.
They had
something
partnered.
just this
They had
morning.
partnered with Verizon, I think, about
Yeah.
12, 18 months ago, and they were doing something. But it was just like, give us some money to try this shitty service that's not quite working yet.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'll wait till you work all the bugs out.
Yeah, that Blockbuster must be independent though, right? Like
I
that's how.
don't remember what the video said, but I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
if you
because
want to
that's
check it
how
out.
the towers are. Like the
Yeah.
towers that are in Japan,
Japan,
and
yeah.
elsewhere, like that's got nothing to do with the like it's
The company.
tower, but they
It's
a
just the
long
name.
time ago separated off. Like it's tower the way we know it and the way we remembered it, but they still exist because they were independent while tower still existed.
Right.
But
So,
It's a pretty nuts situation, man. We'll have to see
yeah.
how this goes.
is there anything about
There is a Marvel show actually kind of in limbo right now because they're doing I think it's the New Warriors and that's supposed to be on Freeform. Freeform is gone now,
I mean, it's just ABC Family.
so
Freeform is gone?
yeah, they got rid of Freeform
Did they?
When?
a while ago. That's
Couldn't have been that long ago.
Yeah,
like,
I was
within
just
the
watching
last-
it like
Yeah.
less than a
Was it?
month ago.
That's
well, I
where,
mean, it's not completely gone
I mean,
yet.
that's where Girl
but
Meets
it's-
World was gonna go potentially.
But it was.
Yeah.
Freeform, yeah. If
Well,
they-
it's
if they
it's
stuck
going
around.
to be phased out
Which
because
is hilarious because Freeform is just ABC Family. It's
Right.
just ABC Family
Exactly.
Station rebranded.
Is it Freeform? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's Freeform that I'm talking that I heard
I don't
was going
know.
to be phased out.
If you did, that's a newer
Yeah.
development. Has to be.
Okay.
Something we like slash
email
Rick's
us.
wrong.
Slash fuck Rick.
Well, anyways, there's a whole show that they're developing. What I heard was for Freeform, and apparently now it's in limbo because, or whatever network it was going to, online
Right.
network is going to be, it's in
Okay.
limbo now. So I think they've already started filming, so they don't know where they're going to put that show. And people have been speculating as well since, because it's Disney, they're probably going to put it on Hulu.
Is there anything about this that you're excited about?
Nope. Rick is.
Um,
But we were getting it anyway. You say you commented on my thing. You said I just want the Phoenix Saga.
Oh,
But
yeah.
They had already announced that. That was already a thing that's going to happen.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I hope they don't mess with
That up.
X-Men.
They're
Because I
going
feel like
to.
X-Men is fine right now.
It is, but everybody wants to complain because it's not under the Marvel Studios Disney umbrella. So they're gonna fuck it up.
'Cause-
I like everything they've done with X-Men lately,
Yeah.
and they're gonna ruin it.
Yeah, because like with X-Men right now, like I love the 3 revamps or whatever you want to call it, reboots of it, and Mike does too. And because they don't take themselves too seriously as far as campiness or like comic book, like it feels like an actual comic book movie, kind of like when I watch The Flash or
And
Arrow.
it's not too over the top. either.
Exactly. So like, you know, I hope they don't Marvelize it. I don't know if that's the right term.
Oh no, it is. It
But-
is a thing.
I don't want them to touch my X-Men.
They're gonna fuck up Deadpool.
They can have
Deadpool
Fantastic
2.
Four.
We
'cause
won't have
Fantastic
another
Four
Deadpool
is a
movie
whole
after
other
2. I
story.
guarantee you. We won't have another Deadpool movie after 2 comes out. I fucking guarantee it.
And if we do, it's.
I mean, if it makes the money, it'll
If it makes
happen,
money, I'm sure
But
it'll
it's gonna
happen.
be.
But
not
it won't be the
It's
same
gonna be
quality.
shitty. And that's why I'm saying Ryan Reynolds won't. He won't be a part of it
If
it's
happens,
not his
yeah.
vision. And then they'll have to find somebody. They'll be doing what they do with everything. They'll have to find
Yeah.
somebody else to play Deadpool and somebody else to write and someone else
Exactly.
to direct, and it's gonna be garbage.
And time will tell.
Is there any property that you're happy now that, like, as far as the
Fantastic
comic
Four.
world goes, that it's under the
'Cause-
same umbrella?
The last Fantastic Four was in. And it wasn't complete junk. I just think it just got fucked up in post.
But the first movie was fine.
First movie?
Yeah, the first Fantastic Four.
We're talking about like the
Yeah.
early 2000s?
Yeah, it was fine.
That was a fun family
That
movie.
felt like a
Yeah.
comic book movie.
That
Off
definitely
the
felt like
page,
a
but
fun
people didn't like
comic
it
book
because
movie.
it was too nerdy. If the first 2 Fantastic Four movies, that and Rise of the Silver Surfer, came out now, everybody would fucking love them because they felt like the comic book coming off the page. But in the early 2000s, when being a nerd and into comics wasn't cool yet, everybody
The
hated
nerds
those
tear it
movies.
apart. The nerds tear it apart. And I mean, yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of open to see what they do with Fantastic Four.
I think it's too much.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so this hasn't been like fully approved yet, right? Like that's what the 18 months thing is gonna be. It's like
I think it's
full
like
on.
dotting the I's, crossing the T's.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's like
I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna say hopefully this falls apart somewhere down the line.
there's something up here I think that kind of makes mention of it, but
Oh,
it's
well,
pretty much expected that it's going to be approved.
Okay.
So,
I'm
yeah.
sure it will.
Again, I'm gonna be the guy that says I hope this falls apart somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
I mean, I also don't like it either because it just feels like it gives Disney more excuses not to make original shit. Too, at the same time, they own all these properties. Disneyland, the way we knew and grew up with, was their own original stuff, but now we're getting Star Wars Land and fucking all the Marvel
They
shit.
changed the Haunted Mansion and made it
Yeah.
fucking terrible. Even though I hear it's a fun ride, I don't fucking care.
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Like,
But,
do you know how long we had to wait to fucking get that on the West Coast?
Yeah, I know.
I
And
think I
now it's
read
just
that
fucking
once.
gone?
I mean, my first experience seeing that was on what was it?
Full
Fucking
House.
Step by Step, Full House too.
Yeah.
Or-
Both of them. I don't remember. One of those.
So
2012?
Full House, they did the episode because DJ kept thinking she saw
Full
Steve
House,
everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Step by Step also did one but it was later era when they were going like on a trip before heading off
Yeah.
to college or some shit.
So I think that's disappointing about it too, because it's just like, where's the original Disney? Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel Disney seeing all these other properties.
Is it
under
just
the
me? Or,
Disney.
I hate seeing fucking Mickey Mouse dressed up in Stormtrooper gear.
Yeah,
or
I don't
like
like
a
that
fucking
either, yeah.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, man.
I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of that either. So, anyways.
Next story.